How do you know that you're getting anywhere in life? Hi, welcome to 5 Minute Fika, where we find the time to do a little self-care of the soul by thinking about true and beautiful things. Well, I told you a while ago about training for a marathon and how I went from not even being able to run for 2 minutes to running 26 miles, even though it took me 4 years. I haven't told you anything about my running regime since then. And the honest truth is it's been kind of up and down. I've run one more half marathon and a couple of 10 milers, but then there have also been those days where I couldn't even do 30 seconds of running. I couldn't do anything at all, really. And so a few years ago, I started this thing where I set my own benchmark. Every year on my birthday, I try to run 5 miles. And I know it seems silly, but I just like to know that I can still run 5 miles. Some years I've done it, and some years I haven't. But it's still a good benchmark for me. Setting a benchmark is like a little small goal. It reminds me where I am in comparison to who I was in the past. I think it's very easy to let who we are in the past sort of control who we are now. And it's very easy to sort of live in my past successes or my past failures. Both of them can kind of be a trap. My past successes will always kind of tempt me to be lazy, don't they? We think, oh, well, I did that. I don't need to work on it now. I've accomplished that. I've gotten that done. But if you know anything about running, you know that just because I ran 26 miles 10 years ago doesn't mean at all that I can run 26 miles now. I've got to keep it up. I've got to put my shoes on every day. And it's the same thing with personal growth. We want to be able to live in our past successes. Oh, well, I was a really great person a few years ago. Look at this great thing that I did last month. But I want to know, am I kinder today than I was last month, last year? Am I more forgiving? Am I more generous than I was 5 years ago? Where are the benchmarks in my life? Where are the things that are pushing me to see, oh, wow, I have progressed. I am getting further. I am growing as a human being. I think the other danger is to live in our past failures. Our past failures, if I looked and said, wow, remember, I couldn't even run for half a mile. I couldn't even do that. That could paralyze me from trying now to keep going, from trying now to keep running. Well, the good thing about benchmarks is that they give us these little tiny goals to kind of keep us accountable so that we can push past the laziness that success can give us and make us keep striving to be better. And they help us overcome past failures. They help us keep going when we don't want to. My past failures and my past successes don't determine who I am today. The decisions I make today determine who I am today. And they contribute to who I will be tomorrow. One of the other things that I discovered when I was running my 5 miles this year for my birthday is that even though I was uncomfortable, it was still beautiful. Life can be beautiful and uncomfortable at the same time. And we often think that it can really only be one or the other, right? That if life is beautiful, that it shouldn't be uncomfortable. And if life is uncomfortable, then it can't be beautiful. But growth is almost always uncomfortable. And growth is important. It's how we become the people that we want to be, because we all want to be better people, right? Growth hurts, but that's okay. It can still be part of a beautiful life. A beautiful life can still have moments of discomfort, and it's okay. Benchmarks help me see where I am today. They push me to strive toward new successes and overcome past failures. What are your little goals that you can set for yourself to see where you're growing, to see where you've kept it up, where you've kept the good work up, and where you need to kind of train a little harder? Because we all need to. I don't want to live in the past. I'm grateful for the past and how it's molded and shaped who I am. But I want to be able to live today to influence who I'll be tomorrow. And little benchmarks help me get there. Reminding myself to pay attention. Am I more generous? Am I more forgiving? Am I more giving? Am I more loving? What are the things that I can do today to keep training my soul so I'm stronger and that I can go farther in the future? I can't just rest on what I've done in the past. I can't just be discouraged by all the ways that I failed. Failure is a part of life. Success is a part of life. But who I am today, I decide that today. And it'll influence who I'll be tomorrow. You have a ton of incredible strengths. You have a lot to offer the world. So don't let the past paralyze you. Don't let it make you lazy. Figure out where you're going and keep little benchmarks along the way, because it is good to be alive, and you are not in this alone. And you, my darling, are spectacular. Have a great day.